Yo, what's good YouTube? You know who it is, King Tiba, bringing you another great build video. Now in my Zion face creation video, I told you that I made the absolute best Zion build in NBA 2K21. And this build is a beast, just like Zion is in real life. But don't worry, later in the video I will show you just how unstoppable this build really is at the park. So make sure you watch this whole video so you don't miss that gameplay. But with that being said, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are new. I upload 2K content daily, and on this channel you will be seeing face creation videos, best build videos, badge methods, and so much more. So make sure you turn on post notifications, that way you stay updated every time I upload. But anyways, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get right into today's video. Okay, what is up everyone? Now when NBA 2K21 came out, I knew the exact player I wanted to make. And I wanted to make the player that resembled Zion Williamson the most. And when I tell you that it took days to make this build, I'm not lying. It actually took days to make this build. I messed around with the badges and the attributes and did so much to make sure I got the perfect Zion build. But I didn't just want a build that played like Zion, I wanted a build that could help me win games in the park. And that is exactly what this build does. Now I know right now you're probably asking yourself, will this build be able to shoot? And I'm gonna just go ahead and stop you right now. Yes, this build will be able to shoot and you'll be able to green your shots. And I don't know if you guys care about this or not, but at the end of the My Player Builder, when you make this build and when it says who it's most similar to, at the top of that list is Zion Williamson. I thought I would let you guys know that right now so you know I didn't just make some random player and said it was like Zion Williamson. I really tried to model my build after Zion. But anyway, should I show you guys how I made this build? Are you guys ready for this Zion build? Can you handle this Zion build? Just playing, let's head over to the My Player Builder so I can show you exactly how I made this overpowered Zion build. But do not forget, after I show you how I made this overpowered Zion build, I got some insane gameplay of this build taking over in the park, so make sure you watch the whole video so you don't miss that. But now let's get to the My Player Builder. Alright, now the first thing you want to do when creating this Zion build is make your position a power forward. And then go ahead and choose whatever hand you like using in this game, but if you want this build to stay true to Zion, of course you gotta make him left-handed. And of course the jersey number doesn't matter at all. And then let's go ahead and continue on. And now for the pie charts. Now this is the part that took me the longest to choose. Now I watched some videos that said that playmaking defending was the best Zion build, that pure slashing was the best Zion build, and I don't know, those builds just weren't, they just didn't seem like Zion to me. Like, yeah, they could be like Zion, but I want some badges. I don't just want the attributes of Zion, I want badges to help me win games in the park. And let's be real, in NBA 2K21, it's all about the badges. And as you will see later on, this build will have plenty of badges in each category. But anyways, the pie chart that we are going with is the playmaking slashing pie chart. Alright, now for the physical profile, I had to choose between this one and this one. Either more vertical and little strength, or more strength and little vertical. And I ended up picking the one with more strength, and I ended up choosing that one because we all know how strong Zion is. And honestly, I'm not that sure if vertical even matters in this game. You guys can let me know down in the comment section if you think vertical matters or not. I want to hear your opinions. Alright, but here is where we set our potential. And let's just go ahead and start with the finishing category. Now here what you want to do is put your close shot on 86, and then max out your driving layup, and then max out your driving dunk, and then put your standing dunk on 68. And in order to get standing contact dunks, you gotta have a standing dunk of 75, but don't worry, it's at a 68 now, but later on I will show you how we can get that up to a 75. Alright, now for the shooting category, you want to put your mid-range shot on 68, your 3-point shot on 60, and then put your free throw on 59, and then go ahead and put your post fade on 74. And then after all that, you should see we get 7 shooting badges, and those 7 shooting badges are the key to us being able to shoot in this game. But now let's move down to the playmaking, and here what you want to do is put your pass accuracy on 52, and then go ahead and put your ball handling on 67, and then put your post moves on 85. Alright, now for the defense and rebounding category, here what you want to do is put your interior defense on 69, put your perimeter defense on 50, and then put your lateral quickness on 49, and then go ahead and put your block on 64, and then go ahead and put your offensive rebound on 72 and defensive rebound on 77. Alright, now after all that, you get 16 finishing, 7 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 8 defensive. Now in my opinion, with the badges and the attributes, this is a Zion build that can do absolutely everything in the game. But now let's go ahead and click continue, and for his body shape you can go with whatever one you want, but to get the body shape of Zion Williamson you gotta go with the built body shape. Alright, now for the height. Now it starts us off at 6'9" for the power forward position, but Zion is 6'6" in real life, and when we go down you'll see we can't go all the way down to 6'6", but the lowest we can go to is 6'7", and at 6'7" you'll see we get +4 to our driving layup, +3 to our driving dunk, +4 to our mid-range shot, +4 to our three-point shot, and for the playmaking we get +12 for our ball handling. That is incredible for this Zion build. And the only real negative to making our player 6'7" is our offensive rebound and our defensive rebound take a kind of big hit, but it makes up for it with all the pluses we get, in my opinion. Okay, now moving on to our weight, and what you want to do here is put your weight on 240, and by doing that we get a decent amount of speed and a decent amount of strength. Alright, now moving on to our wingspan. Now this part is very important. Here what you want to do is max your wingspan all the way, and by doing that you should see we get a +3 to our close shot, a +3 to our driving dunk, and a +9 to our standing dunk, and that is how we get a 75 standing dunk in order to get standing contact dunks with this Zion build. And also by maxing out our wingspan we get a +3 to our offensive rebound and a +3 to our defensive rebound. But alright, now let's go ahead and click continue, and for his takeover we only have 2 options. We have the slashing takeover and we have the post scoring takeover. And the takeover that I decided to choose was the post scoring takeover. And now you will see that we have built a slashing 4. And if you look over to who we're most similar to, you will see at the top of that list is Zion Williamson, Pascal Siakam, and Blake Griffin. Now, if you made it this far into this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I want to thank you all for sticking around for this long. But of course we are not done yet. I still gotta show you this gameplay of this insane Zion build at the park. But first, let's go ahead and run through the badges you want to equip for this build, and we'll do this pretty quick so we can get right to the gameplay. Alright, now just starting with the finishing category. Let's go ahead and put contact finisher on Hall of Fame, pro touch on Hall of Fame, back down punisher on Hall of Fame, and drop stepper on Hall of Fame. Now moving on to the shooting badges, and of course you want to max out range extender on gold, and then put catch and shoot on gold, and then go ahead and put deep fades on bronze. And you can switch catch and shoot and deep fades. You can maybe put deep fades on gold and put catch and shoot on bronze. It just depends if you play in the post or not. It is all up to you. But now moving on to the playmaking badges, and here what you want to do is put handles for days on Hall of Fame, put post spin technician on Hall of Fame, and then put quick first step on Hall of Fame, space creator on Hall of Fame, and tight handles on Hall of Fame. Okay, now last for the defense and rebounding category, go ahead and put intimidator on gold, and then put rim protector on gold, and then put rebound chaser on silver. Now here you can switch all of these up if you want. Recently I've been running all different kinds of combinations here, so just choose whatever ones you like the most. Okay, now those are all of the badges you should be equipping. Now let's go ahead and head over to the park so I can show you just how unstoppable this Zion build really is. Alright, we have arrived in the park. Now first off, you will see that I cut out some of the gameplay, and that's only because I wanted to cut out all the boring parts. And then right here you see I get that nice standing dunk. Now when I was making this build, like I said before, I wanted a build that played like Zion, but I also wanted a build that could still be competitive against other park players. And that is exactly what this build can do. And when it comes to the defensive end, I can guard little players and I can also guard big men, and that is only because I made sure I had a decent amount of speed and a decent amount of strength, and that is exactly what I feel like Zion has in real life. But anyways, when it comes to the shooting with this build, like I said before, this build can shoot and it can shoot consistently. And I will be honest with you guys, when the game first came out, I did not know about this build. When it came to shooting, I felt like maybe the shooting was a little off, but as soon as I got my badges and as soon as they did some kind of patch, I don't even know if it is the patch that made my build a little bit better at shooting, but I kind of feel like it was. But ever since then, I've been able to shoot consistently and I've been able to green almost all of my shots. Now in my next couple of videos, I plan on showing you guys the fastest way to get all of your badges, and that's for shooting, finishing, playmaking, and defensive, all of them, the fastest way possible. So if you don't have post notifications turned on, I would suggest you turn those on so that you do not miss out on the fastest way possible to get all of your badges. But now, as this gameplay comes to an end, I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section, what do you think about this build? In my opinion, this is the exact Zion build you should be making and the best Zion build you should be making. But of course, if you disagree, just let me know what you think. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I hope to see you all in my next video.